I'm gonna find where you work, and I'm gonna get you fired from your job, and then you're gonna wind up homeless, and then you're just gonna fucking die on the streets.
I flagged him because he deserved it.
Do you want me to kill myself? Is that what your goal is?
You should actually kill yourself, honestly.
You people are literally driving me
How is that?
fucking insane.
I told them to overdose on pills.
I don't give a f. Hold me accountable, bitch. I fucking dare you.
I will come to your house, and I will shoot you and your entire family.
And I continue to fuck up over and over and over and over again.
I'm stupid.
Ringo's also literally making the same jokes. Like, what the f are you talking about, nigger? Like, what the f? I'm genuinely sorry.
Why'd you say the N-word? Because the N-word is base.
Dirty nigger. Go back to your country.
I can be both a racist and not a racist. That's who I am.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jalyn is personally my favorite commentary channel because, you know, they always seem to cover the topics that I'm most interested in. Like Technoblade being diagnosed with terminal cancer.
And it turns out that Technoblade has cancer. If you guys have enjoyed, hit the like button down below and subscribe to the channel.
Just a few hours before uploading this video though, Jalyn called out other channels for making videos milking Technoblade's death, which, as you can see, Jalyn is above doing.
These channels are just really scummy. The dude just announced that he has cancer, and they're already uploading 10 videos using flashy thumbnails, trying to clickbait people into watching. That's just extremely messed up in my opinion.
Yeah, you know, that is messed up. Thanks for calling out these guys and their flashy thumbnails and clickbait, Jalyn. Appreciate that one.
I had no topics. I had nothing to make a video on. I have to get a video out every single day. And I was like, wow, this is the perfect topic to make a video on.
When I eventually get diagnosed with cancer one day, I can only hope and dream that Jalyn makes a video on me.
Cancer.
But to put the icing on the cake, when Technoblade eventually died about a year later, you know you can always count on the most prestigious, #1 cancer reporter, Jalyn, to report his death in a nice bite-sized YouTube video.
Please send love and support to his friends and family because they're the ones who are most affected by this.
You know, that's actually a pretty good point. Before watching this insightful 2-minute video, basically doing a live reaction to someone's death, I wasn't gonna send my love and support at first. But now that Jalyn reminded me to, I'll get right on that, partner. You know, I'm so happy I watched this video now. I'm sure Technoblade is smiling from heaven, seeing everyone make thousands and thousands of dollars and YouTube subscribers based off of his death.
I guess I'll just say rest in peace, Technoblade. I just want money. Tons and tons of money.
Nearly 400k views, by the way. Man, I should have done a reaction video to my grandmother's death. Seems like a fucking lucrative business. This is her old channel, though. Shitty, crapped out news videos appealing to Minecraft kids, with dreams too far down their throat to give a fuck about what they're watching, as long as I see their daddy in the thumbnail. Also, if it's a slow news day and she's desperate for a video topic, she'll just make up fake shit. Dream is dead. Dream killed that vegan teacher. Dream killed Jellybean. I mean, she's completely shameless about it too. I almost gotta give her props for it. In this video where apparently the vegan teacher is the criminal this time, she just blatantly says in the description, "Now I'm out of ideas, so I thought I would make a vegan teacher video, because why not?" What I find the most fascinating about her though, is the huge pair of balls she has to call out other channels for clickbait titles, clickbait thumbnails, and lying about what actually goes on in the video, when, if we look at her catalog, I'm pretty sure she's never done that before.
I cannot imagine making videos like this. He's making fake videos to get people to click.
And time after time, when she finds herself in some shit, she always has the same default apology of, "I'm sorry, I'll do better, I'll be better in the future," but continues to do the same thing again and again and again. For example, I get what you mean. I clearly have some issues I need to deal with. I'm finally starting to understand what I've done wrong in the past. I really hope this is the last time I get into stupid, pointless drama. This comment was made on a video in 2021, by the way. If only our innocent 2021 Jalyn would know what is to come in the future.
Fucking dirty. Go back to your country.
But this continuous pattern of behavior has been coined the Jalyn cycle, where back in 2021, I made this diagram saying, she does something retarded, doubles down, realizes no one agrees with her, apologizes, and then plays the victim for sympathy votes. Which even after 2 years from this point, this can be applied to nearly every single dumb shit Jalyn has gotten herself into. But this is just an introduction to Jalyn, and now that you know what her channel is like, what about her as a person? Jalyn puts on this facade of a badass, bragging about how much money they make, threatening to get people's channels taken down, and saying edgy things like telling people she dislikes to kill themselves, but then, in the same breath, will cry about harassment and bullying. This all started in 2021 when I made a video on her calling her out for threatening a smaller channel that she was going to flag his videos. And in response, she decided to flag my video, criticizing her for flagging someone else. But she reported it for harassment and bullying. And you know, looking back and reflecting, I gotta agree with her. Bullying is not nice, and you should remember the golden rule, to treat everyone else how you would want to be treated. Wouldn't you agree, Jalyn?
So I just see him replying to the tweets, just like hyping people up, supporting what they're saying, and I tell him to end his life.
But don't mistake my messaging. I want you to be edgy. I'm here to help you, Jalyn. Make all the Hitler, Hiroshima, and edgy jokes all you want. I think my only problem here is that it's all fun and games to call people slurs, tell people to kill themselves, when the target is someone you dislike. But when you're the butt of the joke, you immediately flip 180, crying victim, and bitch and moan about how you're getting bullied.
I just think I get called out on a lot of unnecessary crap.
I'm flagging your channel right now, so f you.
In January of 2021, she got into her first controversy, even before reporting my videos, where she made a tweet saying that she was taking a break from making videos because one of her daily shitters that probably took a little over an hour to make wasn't getting as many views. Boo-hoo, motherfucker, your video got 15k in 6 hours instead of the 130k you got from lying about Dream's death. Give me a fucking break. This was enough to demotivate you to stop making videos for the next few days. At the time though, when I saw this, I replied to her tweet saying this is cringe. That's all, and Jalyn didn't seem to take too kindly to this, with her replying in a very normal way. At Lyrics, kill yourself. No, I fucking hate this dude and hope he dies a terrible fucking death. This faggot. And I guess as she was doing her line of coke, she fell on her keyboard at the end here. But my personal favorite was this reply, suck it faggot, with a picture of her YouTube analytics. Oh, okay, so you want to have it both ways. You want to be able to be the badass who brags about how much money and views they're raking in, but at the same time, make tweets acting like you're a pathetic fucking scrub on the side of the street, begging for change, acting like it's real tough times when one video got slightly less views than the other. It's nothing but false bravado. You'll tell people to kill themselves in 1 minute, but the next break down and cry when someone calls you cringe. Honestly, thinking about deactivating permanently. I hate this app and I hate the commentary community. Everyone wants to bring each other down. It's sad what the community has become. Everyone will end up eating each other anyway. You're a fucking pussy.
Alright, I'm obese, okay?
And let me remind you, this is the same person who reported my video for harassment and bullying.
I'm gonna find where you work, and I'm gonna get you fired from your job, and then you're gonna wind up homeless, and then you're just gonna fucking die on the streets. That's what's gonna happen. You should actually kill yourself, honestly. Fuck you.
You want a real life threat? I will come to your house and I will shoot you and your entire family.
She even dropped a twitlonger a few days after this, talking about her recent mental health struggles. No one gives a flying fuck. You run around telling people they deserve to die weekly, and expect any sympathy when you come out with your own problems. But still in 2021, just a few months later, after she was criticized for flagging my video, she hopped on a stream to defend herself.
What have I said? What is in this video that crosses the line so much? And please, after you tell me what crosses the line, tell me how that doesn't cross the some of the shit you've said.
You know, I don't know how to answer that. I'm not going to answer that.
Why call
That's
in?
my answer.
Brilliant.
I flagged him because he deserved it.
Like, don't you realize how hypocritical that is?
Not really. I just pressed the flag button.
Jalyn, do you feel like you've been unfairly canceled by the commentary community?
Yeah, at times.
Explain that. Why?
Yeah.
Well, I'm curious. Like, I just wanted to like know what the logic is or the reasoning behind that is. Jalyn? Jalyn, are you there?
You know, at least Jalyn will always be consistent in one thing. Being a fucking retard. But my favorite episode of the Jalyn cycle has definitely got to be the N-word saga.
Ringo's also literally making the same jokes. Like, what the f*** you talking about, nigger? Like, what the f***? Are you retarded? Ooh, fucking dirty. Go back to your country, you fucking shit.
No, I've never said
you're in my life.
I like Hitler. He's pretty cool. He's a cool guy. Fucking Jew. Hitler did nothing wrong.
As you can see, Jalyn is the best candidate to be calling out other peoples for racism and bigotry. That's a racist dog whistle, bro. I don't know if you were intentionally saying this, but don't call black people thugs, man. Yeah, dude, just take Jalyn's advice instead. Just call them a dirty. But don't worry, guys. She did issue an apology and apparently is taking accountability for these horrible crimes that she's committed.
I fucked up. And I've fucked up numerous times, and I continue to fuck up over and over and over and over again. I said a word that is a word that is not okay to say under any context whatsoever, and it's not the first time. It's not the first time that I've said that word out of anger. I'm genuinely sorry.
But she says all this only to say on stream a few days later on how it was actually based what she did.
Why'd you say the N-word? Because the N-word is based and red-pilled. That's why I said it.
I don't really understand this argument that people have against me, that I'm like a hypocrite.
You can't be the leftist trans woman who spreads positivity and condemns racism and bigotry one day, but then the next spam slurs and tell people they should jump off their nearest skyscraper. Everyone wants to bring each other down. It's so sad what the community has become.
I said some I told them to overdose on pills, which is what they had done in the past, and so
God damn! God damn!
Why is everyone so negative and toxic? Why can't people just be nice to me?
You told a suicidal person to swallow pills.
yeah.
What the
Hey man, say what you want about the commentary community being cancer and toxic, but you won't find anyone else here telling a suicidal man to down a bottle of pills. I call this game Guess Who Said It, Jalyn or Hitler. First quote, I hate Jews, all Jews should die. Yep, you know, it's our favorite girl. We're so proud of you, Jalyn. Second quote, I killed one Jew, I got about 4 million more to go. Yep, it's a hard one. That one's it's a toughie, but if you did guess Jalyn, you would be correct, ladies and gentlemen. You got 2 in a row. I'm proud of you. Okay, though, last one. You're just a stupid fucking Jew. I don't listen to Jews. Yeah, all of them are fucking Jalyn.
That bitch, he's a fucking Jew, and I hate Jews, like all Jews should die.
I killed one, just got about 4 million more to go.
But this cycle of her hypocrisy doesn't end here. She called out a political comic artist, Stone Toss, for including bigoted and anti-Semitic jokes in his comics. Where obviously, people then brought up that Jalyn has made numerous anti-Semitic jokes and comments too. But her response to this was saying, no, that's okay, that's just being edgy, bro. And you know, once I think about it, I think I agree with her. Calling black people dirty N-words to their face, that's just being edgy. That's just being edgy, bro. At the end of the day, it's just edgy. We all understand it. But God forbid you make a couple of jokes in a comic. But after making several tweets and a video calling him racist, Stone Toss replies with 1 tweet pointing out Jalyn's hypocrisy, and she immediately cries victim like the pussy she is. Had to go private, guys. Stone Toss is running a harassment campaign against me. This is what she does though. She calls out other people, calling them racist and bigoted, and when they just respond once, she immediately cowers and plays victim like a bitch. She's the biggest fucking crybaby. But Jalyn fired up a stream responding to this controversy, giving her justification for a lot of the comments she's made in the past, saying that she finds it funny to say edgy things, and that's why it's justified for her.
It just kind of depends on what you consider to be jokes or not. Like, for example, a joke I'll make is someone will be like, do you hate Jewish people? And I'll be like, yeah, I hate Jewish people. And that's the joke. And to some people, they're like, how's that a joke? You just said you hate Jewish people. Well, I don't hate Jewish people, but I'm saying I do. But I actually don't. I'm stupid, okay? That's my sense of humor. I like saying messed up things because it's funny.
But the second anyone else makes an edgy joke, you're the first one to call them a racist and bigot. You're probably wondering though, how the fuck does she literally make the same mistakes over and over again, with most of these dramas just being a repeat of the same behavior? And that all comes down to her very healthy relationship with mental health.
Okay, hold on. Hold on, myself. I want you to Swansea. Hold on. What's my address?
She just read her address.
I turned her out before she could give
Oh
it
my
the
God.
Jesus.
You're all fucking sociopaths, and you all fucking feed off of it. It's fucking psychotic,
All right.
and I can't
fucking handle it.
Oh.
Do you want me to kill myself? Is that what your goal is?
Man, her therapist must be one rich motherfucker. This person is actually insane, and constantly she'll make tweets showing the world what is going on inside of her head, showing us her innermost darkest thoughts, where if I had to pick 3 of my favorites, I am literally chronically addicted to Twitter. I've tried to quit so many times, I hate it. I recognize the problem and I want to fix it, but it's literally the only thing that provides my brain all of this dopamine so quickly. Not even TikTok compares to Twitter. I never existed in a world before the internet. This is the world that I've always known. I don't know what it was like back then, but it was probably filled with cognitive dissonance. To me, there's nothing outside the internet that's worth it for me. My parents treat me like shit. I can only record at 4 a.m. I get like 4 hours of sleep before having to work my shitty job. I come home to make videos because it's the one thing I fucking love doing. Wow, I make a tweet because I'm upset a video didn't perform and now I'm Hitler. Well, to be fair, there's other things we can look to draw the similarities between you and Hitler.
I killed one, just got about 4 million more to go.
Another example to show off Jalyn's very healthy mental state is that in the same call where she screamed the hard R at a fellow black gentleman, she also apparently was punching her mirror as she was in this Discord call, unironically having a Joker moment.
I am black.
Jesus!
I am
you're
black,
all
actually.
hypocrite!
You don't know
calm down,
I am
buddy,
black,
calm
Jalyn.
down.
You don't know that?
Fuck you!
Literally-
Like, actually, you people are literally driving me
How is that?
fucking insane day by day!
What the hell is wrong with
Day.
you?
But given the sheer amount of not brand safe things Jalyn has said in the past, you can imagine my surprise when I saw her supporting Nick Merckx getting his sponsorships taken away for making a slightly insensitive comment towards LGBT people. Which is funny because Jalyn is celebrating the same culture that eventually will fuck her over. Because if this guy is getting his sponsorships pulled for something as small as this, you can bet your ass when sponsorships take a look at your past and the skeletons you have in your closet with the amount of things you've said, not one sponsorship will want to work with you. But since it was someone she dislikes, her morals changed to fit this narrative. But if it was someone she did like, she would change her values in an instant to defend them, because this person has no real beliefs or backbone whatsoever.
I'm on both sides, okay? I'm always on both sides. I'm always playing both sides, okay? I can be both a racist and not a racist. That's who I am.
Everything about her is fake, inconsistent, and repulsive. So, what have we learned today? Jalyn is a severely mentally ill hypocrite where, if alive a few hundred years ago, would be permanently locked in a cage.
This dude needs to be in a fucking cage. Put him in a cage.
She will make videos on people's death and cancer diagnosis while criticizing others for the same thing. She will call out others for racism and bigotry while in a call screaming the hard R to a black guy. And she will cry about harassment and bullying while telling a suicidal man to overdose on his pills. Jalyn has no real personality or beliefs on anything. She is a person who strictly lives in the present at all times, causing her to act like a radical leftist one day and a raging far-right Nazi the next. It's been about 3 years now of the same repeated behavior from her, and there's no signs of it stopping anytime soon. So if I had to offer one last message and piece of advice to end off this video, in the words of Jalyn herself,
You should actually kill yourself, honestly.
I don't give a fuck, okay? I don't give a fuck. Hold me accountable, bitch. I fucking dare you. Okay, what's gonna happen? Oh man, the Twitter police is mad at me. Oh my god. I don't care.
I'm a really good YouTuber, by the way. You guys should subscribe.